The Sun Also Rises. And my guest student today is the lovely Bree Pear, my amazing partner, fiance, and we may even have a guest appearance by Mika the Furball. So if you want to go ahead and get comfortable on your mat, if you want to go ahead and start the playlist, The Sun Also Rises. We will start in child's pose. Here comes Mika.
Oh, you're gonna start with us too? Are you gonna start? Hi.
There we go. Coming into child's pose. Good morning, everyone. Go ahead and bring your knees wide, sitting back on your heels, big toes touch, resting your chest towards the mat. And take a big deep breath here, in through your nose, and sigh it out. Coming into your breath, relaxing down into the earth. Thinking your thoughts, acknowledging them and letting them go. This next hour is for you to unplug from all of the to-do lists, to unplug from all of the overstimulation that we are experiencing, and to plug into yourself, to your breath, to your light, to your truth. Take another big inhale through your nose, filling up your lungs, filling up your belly, and then slowly sigh it out. Relaxing deeper into the mat, into the floor. And slowly start to walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Bringing your right hand by your right knee. Energetically putting your left armpit towards the mat. And pressing through the tops of your feet. Remembering to breathe. Reach your right hand back next to the left and walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Bringing your left hand by your left knee. Energetically pressing that right armpit down towards the mat and breathing. Bringing your left hand back to meet the right. Walking your hands back to the center. Slowly start to drag your palms towards your knees and roll up your spine one vertebrae at a time. Eventually coming to a kneeling position. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, closing your eyes. Taking a moment here to set an intention for your practice, an intention for the next hour. And I also invite you to set an intention that you can carry on through the rest of your day, through the rest of your weekend. And now we'll begin our Ujjayi breath, So sealing the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. So taking 3 to 5 breaths in through the nose. And then 3 to 5 breaths out. And when I say 3 to 5 breaths, I mean the counts in which you breathe in and breathe out. So creating that same breath, that Samavriti, 3 to 5 counts in through your nose, and 3 to 5 out. Letting your breath be your guide through this next hour. Opening your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Left arm, reach it over to the right side. Sitting in the left sits bone. And bring it back up to center. Bring your left hand on the outside of that right leg. Bring your right hand behind you and just take a tiny little twist. Core in, shoulders away from the ears. Good, you guys. And coming back to center, reaching both arms up high. Exhale, left hand on the mat, reaching that right arm over. Sitting in the right sits bone. And bringing your right hand on the outside of the left leg. Bringing your left hand behind and just take a little twist, nothing too big. Sitting up tall and straight. And reaching both arms up high overhead. Exhale your hands to the mat, coming into a tabletop position. Making sure your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. And just take some cats and cows here. Dropping your belly towards the mat for cow, reaching your head up high. And then curling the spine, creating that cat back. Bringing your belly button towards your spine. And take that a few times on your own, at your own pace. Pressing through the tops of the feet. And then take this out of a linear plane. Maybe take some figure eights, really warming up that spine, warming up the hips. Good, you guys. And coming back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle through, bringing your right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Extending that left arm out in front, sitting your hips back. Pressing through the tops of the feet. And then maybe taking a half wrap here, if that feels good for you. Opening the heart. And reach the left arm out. Bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm high. And exhale, send it back to the mat. Inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle through, left shoulder, left ear, come to the mat. Extending the right fingertips to the top. Pressing through the tops of your feet, sitting back in your hips. And maybe take that half wrap if that feels good for you, opening up the heart. And bringing the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, bringing it back towards the mat. Tuck the toes here. Hover your knees 1 inch or so off the mat. Engaging in the core. Take a few rocks forward and back. Creating that strength, the fire in your belly. And then coming all the way back on your heels, start to lift your hips up high, pressing into a downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here to walk your dog right and left. Warming up your calves. Really pressing strong through the earth, through your palms. And coming high up on your toes, let your heels fall over to the right side of your mat. Pressing equally through both palms here. Feeling that stretch on the outer left leg. And you can step the left foot behind if that feels good or you want a little more. Maybe bend in the right knee or just stay right where you are. And lifting high up on the toes, letting the heels fall over to the left. Either staying here or maybe stepping the right foot back. And remembering your breath. And coming back to center. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. And roll up your spine one vertebrae at a time. Take a slight bend in the knees here. And start to slowly roll up your spine. So good, you guys. Slow, slow, slow. And once you get to the top, from the top of your head, start to roll all the way back down. Really great. Slowly coming down. Heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat, maybe a little wider. Grabbing opposite elbows here. Take some sways right and left. Making sure all the tension in your neck is released. Unclenching your jaw. And bringing your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet back in hip distance. And then walking your hands out to a plank. Making sure your shoulders are over your wrists. And take a few rocks forward and back on your toes. And remaining forward, we're going to tick-tock our hips right and left. And then slowly coming all the way down to your belly. Really good, you guys. Okay, pressing the floor away, coming into high cobra. Bringing your shoulders away from your ears. And just rocking side to side on those hips. Looking over the right shoulder. Bend the right knee. And bring the right foot back to the mat. Looking over the left shoulder. Bend the left knee. And bringing the foot back to the mat. Coming back to center. Tuck your toes and push it back, downward facing dog. Really settling into your down dog here. Pressing your chest towards your thighs. Releasing tension in your neck. Engaging your core. And inhale, come high up on your toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Hopper step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. You can bring your fingertips on your shin or just lightly grazing the mat. And forward fold. You can always take a bend of the knees here. And inhale, sweep the arms up high overhead. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Close your eyes. And think of something you're grateful for. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open your eyes. Inhale. Reach your heart up towards the sky. And exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, sit the hips back, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana, chair pose. Pinky fingers rotate in. And sweep the arms behind, engaging the triceps, reaching the crown of the head forward. Inhale, coming back up to standing, fingertips touch. And keep the prayer hands as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the palms, hop or step it back. Plank and through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, knees off the mat. Exhale, back down dog. Taking 3 to 5 breaths here. Reaching those heels towards the earth, though they never have to touch. Planting through the palms. Releasing any tension in your neck. There you go. Inhale, coming high up on your toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, fingertips touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. And smile. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, sit it back, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the arms behind, keep that core nice and strong. Inhale, coming back up to standing, fingertips touch. Keeping the prayer hands as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the palms, hop or step it back. Chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back down. We'll take that one more time through. Inhale, high up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or step to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, fingertips touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, take a lift. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the arms behind. Inhale, coming back up to standing, fingertips touch. Keep the prayer hands as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the palms, hop or step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhale, back down. So good, you guys. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat, maybe a little wider. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right shoulder inside the right knee, bend the right knee. Open up the heart. Lean back. And coming back to center, switching sides. Bend the left knee, left shoulder inside of left knee. And lean it back. And always, if this bind is too much for you, you can do what Bree's doing, grabbing opposite elbows. And coming back to center, releasing the hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet back in. Walk your hands back out, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Bend the knees, stack open the hip. And take some circles of the knee here. Maybe bend and straighten in the knee. Nice, you guys. And level off the hip. Send the right leg back. And exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Take a few breaths here to really stretch the hamstring, bend and straighten in that front knee. Maybe flex the foot. Nice, you guys. And coming forward, runner's lunge. Reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale, reach the arms up high, Anjaneyasana. Really strong in that back leg. Reaching the fingertips up high, shoulders away from ears, belly in. And twist open to the right. Right arm reaches behind. Feeling that nice length from your left fingertips through your heart all the way over to the right fingertips. And reach the left arm up high. Right arm rests on the back of the leg. And spin the back foot flat, opening up warrior two. Take a nice bend in that right knee. If you're in front of a mirror, your left arm disappears. Gaze is over the right middle finger, engaging the core. And straighten in the front knee, we'll come to reverse triangle. Reach that right arm up high, lifting up out of your waist, engaging both inner thighs. Good, you guys. And shift the hips back. Reach the right arm forward, triangle pose. Coming to your edge. And then resting your hand on your shin. Maybe a block, maybe a water bottle, maybe the mat. Reaching that left arm up high. Creating that nice long line from the left fingertips through the heart and the right fingertips. Take one more breath. And bend in the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send the right arm back. And exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. Bring your back knee to the mat and sit back into a half split here. Getting that hamstring nice and warm. And you can always use blocks here, or rolled up towels, or a water bottle. Always do what feels right for your body. We're all in a different place in our practice, and every day is different. And coming back forward. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands come to the mat, tuck the back toes, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale up, and exhale back down. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Bend the knees, stack open the hip. Bend and straighten in the leg. Really pressing through both palms. And level off the hips and the left leg back. Exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Bend and straighten in that left leg here. Getting into that left hamstring, maybe flexing the left foot. Remembering your breath. And coming to runner's lunge. Reach that crown of the head forward. Engage through the core. Reach the arms forward and come up Anjaneyasana. Really strong in that back leg. Core engaged. And sweep the arms open to the left. Creating that length from the right fingertips through the heart and to the left fingertips. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Left arm rests on the back leg. And spin the back foot flat, open up, warrior two. Take a nice big deep bend in that front knee. Left hip reaches back. Right hip moves forward. And straighten in the front knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Send that left arm up high. Engaging through both inner thighs, pressing through both heels. Really nice. And hips go back, triangle pose, reaching that left arm forward, and left hand comes to the shin, a block, the mat. Reaching that right arm up high. Can you open your heart just a little more? Yeah, that's nice, Bree. Lean back. Yes, beautiful. And bend in the front knee here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach that left arm back. And windmill the arms down to the mat. Back knee comes to the mat. And sit it back into that half split. Now when we flow this 1 breath per movement, which we'll do next, we're going to take out this half split. So from the reverse warrior, you'll just come right down to chaturanga. Just getting these hamstrings nice and warmed up. And bend in the front knee. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, send it back down. So take a big deep breath here in through your nose. And sigh it out. Just gonna come check on you guys. Everyone doing good? All right. Let's take this 1 breath per movement now. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, spin the back foot flat, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach the right arm up. Exhale, triangle pose. Bend in the front knee, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhale, send it back down. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, spin the back foot flat, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhale, back down. You can come to a rest here. Take it 1 more time through. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhale, back down. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. And exhale, back down. So nice, you guys. Come down to your knees. Come down to child's pose. Take a breath. Get some water. Maybe come to a kneeling position if that's better for you. And just take a few breaths here, slowing down the breathing. Coming back to that controlled breath. Coming back to that intention that you set in the beginning of class. Maybe coming back to that gratitude. And while we're here, think of someone you'd like to send love out to. And think of them and imagining all the love from your heart pouring into theirs. And take a big deep breath in through your nose. And sigh it out. And when you're ready, slowly making your way back to downward facing dog. And walking your hands back to meet your feet here. We'll take another roll up the spine. Bend your knees and take a roll up one vertebrae at a time. Really, really slow. Keeping that core nice and engaged. And from the top of the head, reaching it back down towards the mat. And rolling back down. And once you've reached the mat, walking your hands back out to downward facing dog. Nice, you guys. And from here, shift forward into plank. We're going to take Vashisthasana, so side plank. We're going to roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. You can stack your feet here. If this isn't good for your shoulder, you can always bring your knee to the mat and reach the right arm up high. Yeah. So always taking whatever modification is right for you. The most important thing is just to make sure your shoulder and your wrist are in alignment here, like Breeze is. Yep, so good. And if you're up high, you can bring your knee to your chest. Maybe peace fingers, grab the big toe and open it up. And if you're here, step it through to runner's lunge. If you're here like Bree is, just bring your right hand to the mat. Step both feet back into plank and step the right foot forward. So from here, we're going to spin the back foot flat and come up to warrior one. So inhale, coming up to warrior one. So we did warrior two already, but we haven't done warrior one. So in warrior one, both hips are pointed forward. You can straighten in that front leg. Make sure both hips are pointed forward. And then just bend right back down in that front knee. Good, you guys. Make sure you have weight on the blade of that back foot. Shoulders away from ears. And bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, humble warrior. So bring your right shoulder on top of or inside of that right knee. So here, we're getting into that right hip, as you can probably feel. And breathe. Slowing your breath and seeing if you can move deeper in the pose with each exhale. Releasing any tension in your neck. For 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands. Walk the hands out to the left side of the mat for down dog lunge. So nice, you guys. And walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Bring your right foot in. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, forward fold. Reach your arms behind. Yep, so good. And pull yourself in. Reaching those sits bones up to the ceiling. Core engaged. Releasing any tension in your neck. If you'd like to go upside down here, now's your chance. And if you're up, start to come down. For 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back out to the center and around to the front of your mat. Coming in to runner's lunge feet. Step the back foot up for pyramid pose. Making sure you're on train tracks here. And this is a really great place for a prop, a block, a water bottle. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, fold it forward. So it's really important that we make sure to keep our hips level here. Equal weight between both feet. And you should feel this in your right hamstring. Do you feel it in your right hamstring?
And my left.
Okay.
My hamstrings are okay.
Okay. For 3, 2, and 1. Revolved pyramid, so keep that left hand down and reach the right arm high, reaching that crown of the head forward first, and then opening up the heart, creating a little twist, making sure to keep that right hip down. Yep, so good. For 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna reach the left hand forward, coming into revolved half moon, so come off that back leg, keeping that prop if you need it, and reaching that right arm up high. Flexing the back foot, nice and strong in that back leg, reaching the crown of the head forward, and that left heel really towards the back of your mat. For 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right or your left hand to your left hip. Peace fingers. Grab the right big toe. Keep a little micro bend in this left knee here and slowly start to come up. There you go. You can always just come up holding your knee, but if you have your peace fingers, grabbing the big toe, start to open it up to the side. Really nice, Bree. And using your bicep strength to lift that foot even higher. You can always keep this with your hand on your knee. And when you're ready, start to bring it back out to the center, floating the leg, lifting the arms up high, and exhale, coming through to standing splits. Now is the time you can take some handstands, go upside down, or hold your standing splits. And when you're ready, hop or step it back. And coming through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back down. Take a big deep breath here, in through your nose. And sigh it out. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Oh, I'm sorry, bring that back down. Coming into plank. We're gonna take that Vashisthasana, the side plank on the right side. So coming in the outer edge of that right foot, making sure your shoulder and wrists are in a line. Or you can take the modification like Bree and reach that left arm up high. And if you have this, maybe you bring your knee in, peace fingers, grab the big toe, and open it up. And when you're ready, step it through, or coming back to a plank position. Stepping that left leg through. Yeah, there you go. Spin the back foot flat. Inhale, coming up, warrior one. Keeping both hips forward. So nice, you guys. Deep bend in that front knee. And pray your hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, take a little lift. And exhale, humbly bow. Left shoulder on top of or inside of that left knee. Releasing any tension in your neck here. Yep, that's good. And you can always take the opposite elbow. Doing what's right for your body. For 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands to the mat, down dog lunge. Really pressing through the blade of that back foot. And walking your hands over to the center, bringing that left foot in. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, forward fold. Yogi's choice in your forward fold here. Maybe you make a bind. And breathe. Let something go. For 3. And 2. And 1. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Walking over to the front of the mat. Coming into that runner's lunge. And pop up the back foot for pyramid pose. So both legs are straight. Hips are level, reaching the crown of the head forward. Inhale, take a lift. And exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Remembering your breath. Maybe arms or hands reach behind. You can also take reverse prayer hands here. So many options. Hands coming up, revolved pyramid, right hand down, reach the left arm up high. And then opening up the heart, creating that up dog in the chest. For 3, and 2, and 1. Reaching the right arm forward, coming off that back leg. Revolved half moon, opening the heart. Flexing the back foot, keeping the hips level for 3, and 2, and 1. Hand comes down to the mat. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right hand on right hip, peace fingers. Grab the left big toe. Take a small micro bend in that right knee. And slowly start to come up. Yeah, so good, you guys. Keeping that left hip back and opening it up to the side. Yep. And when you're ready, floating it back out to the center. Floating the leg. Reach the arms high. And then slowly coming into standing splits. Or handstand practice. So nice, you guys. And stepping back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back down. Take a big deep breath here, in through your nose. And sigh it out. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step it through pigeon pose. So nice. So bring that right knee towards that right wrist. You should never have your leg straight across. Make sure it's at an angle. And inhale, take a lift. Feeling those bandhas engage. Bring your fingertips just slightly off the mat. Reaching that left leg back. And exhale, start to bend it forward. Fold it forward, melting down. And breathing here in your pigeon pose. Notice what comes up, where you might be holding on. And send your breath right to that space. Right to that discomfort. And on each exhale, see yourself letting go. Letting go of that tension. Letting go of that low vibrational energy. And on each inhale, filling it up with light and love and healing. You have 30 more seconds here You can stay in that forward fold, or if you'd like the back leg, you can come up and grab the back foot. There are many variations here. And then slowly start to bring that leg down, or slowly start to come up. And coming onto both sits bones, keeping that right leg folded in. Inhale, send the right arm up high, and exhale, folding over that left leg, creating a nice side body stretch and opening of the right side body, keeping the right sits bone on the mat. And if you have a towel, you can wrap it around your foot for something to grab onto. For 3, 2, and 1. Folding over that left leg now. Bringing your forehead towards the knee. Still keeping that right sits bone on the mat. For 3, 2, and 1. And now just create a little twist over the left leg. So you can reach your right hand on the outside of that left foot. Left hand comes towards the mat, and just create a little twist over the left knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the top of the mat. Step it back. Shake that right leg out. Shake the left leg out. And inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, pigeon pose on the left. Inhale, take a little lift, coming off those fingertips. And exhale, folding over a pigeon. Again, noticing here where you may be holding on. Where's your energy and your focus? Bringing it back to your breath. Bringing it back to those exhales. And sending energy and love and healing to all of that stuff that gets built up in our hips, all of that emotional stress. Any energy we hold on to and don't release just gets really tied up and twisted up in our body in various places, in our shoulders, in our hips. And the yoga practice is a great way to breathe into those places and those spaces and move that energy around. 30 more seconds here. If you want to grab that back foot, now is the time. And slowly bringing that right leg down, or slowly coming up if you're folded over, and opening up to the right side of your mat, keeping that left knee bent. Inhale, reach the left arm up high and over to the right side. Feeling that nice side body stretch and that left side body. Keeping the core engaged, both sits bones on the mat. And exhale, folding over that right leg. So forehead towards the knee. Just folding straight over. And then taking that little twist, grabbing the outside of the right foot, and take a little twist over that right knee. And slowly coming up and making your way back to the top of your mat. Stepping that left leg back, shake it out. Inhale, coming high up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. And take a yogi squat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Right hand down, left arm reaches it high. Maybe take a half wrap or a bind. Equal weight in both heels. And switch it out. Left hand down, right arm reaches high. And maybe take a half wrap or a bind here. And release, coming to your butt and slowly rolling down your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Taking 2 back bends here, planting the feet, planting the palms, and pushing through your feet to lift your hips off your mat. Your shoulder blades come together, chin off your chest, knees moving in towards one another. Pressing through the feet, can you come up 1 more inch? And slowly coming back down. We'll take this 1 more time. You can stay here or take upward facing bow. And inhale, reaching those hips up high. Maybe taking upward facing bow. Pressing through your feet. And slowly starting to come down. Thanks. Bringing your knees into your chest. Grabbing the outside edges of the feet for happy baby. Rocking side to side. So nice, you guys. And rocking up for 1 more forward fold. We'll take Paschimottanasana, both legs out. Scoot your sits bones back, coming off of the fleshy parts of your butt. Inhale, reach your arms up high, and exhale, forward fold. Flexing the feet, reaching those heels forward so they almost come off the mat. And when you found your edge, you can slowly start to fold over. Using your bicep strength to pull you in. You can also take a towel here, wrap it around your feet, and pull yourself in. And on each exhale, see if you can melt deeper into the posture. And slowly start to come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And rolling back down your spine. 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing your knees into your chest. Letting your knees fall over to the left side, opening up to the right. Keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. And starting to wind down. Finding that place of peace, that place of calm, that place of stillness within your heart, within your body, within your breath. And bring your knees back to center. And letting them fall over to the right side. Opening up to the left. Keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. Maybe you've already closed your eyes. And coming back to center. Taking any other finishing postures you'd like, or slowly melting your way into your final asana, your Shavasana. Feet flop open to the side, palms facing up to receive. And let's take a big deep breath here in through your nose. And sigh it out. Letting everything go. This is your final asana, your Shavasana. This is your time, your meditation. Your place of magic and light. And we always have this tool. We always have our mats to come to. And we always have our breath, which connects us to our bodies, which connects us to our souls, which connects us to the divine, to that divine knowing within each and every one of us. Just where our truth lies. I'll leave you here in Shavasana. Take your time. Thank you for practicing with me today. Giving gratitude to you for the work in and the work out, and holding that space for each person that is connected on this journey together. The light, the love, the magic in me honors and sees the light, the love, and the magic in each and every one of you. Namaste.